Clashes erupt as thousands of farmers hold tractor rallies on India's Republic Day to demand repeal of new farm laws. Thousands of Indian farmers protesting against agricultural reforms breached barricades on Tuesday to enter the historic Red Fort complex in the national capital to demand the repeal of new farm laws and hoist flags after clashing with police, who fired tear gas to scatter them and resulting in at least one death. For 2 months now, the farmers had been camping on the outskirts of New Delhi, asking Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government to withdraw the contentious laws passed in September last year that deemed the farmers' democratic rights and commercial privileges. Defying elaborate security arrangements in place for the Republic Day military parade, the protesters entered the Red Fort, where the predominantly Sikh farmers also installed a religious flag. It is at the Red Fort that the Indian tricolour is hoisted on August the 15th every year by India's Prime Minister to mark the country's independence from the British rule in 1947. At least one farmer who remains unidentified has died during the protest, and farmers have refused to hand over the body to the police. The cause of death is not clear yet. The massive protests have also forced the shutting down of several metro stations, while internet services were suspended in many areas of the capital and its adjoining areas. Farmers chanted, "We will win or die." Earlier on Tuesday morning, waving multicolored flags and holding placards, the protesting farmers marched on tractors, cars, motorbikes, horses and on foot from the outskirts of the city where they had been camping for 2 months. "We will not surrender, we will win or die," read a placard reflecting a sentiment that has galvanized the farmers against the new laws, which they say will destroy their livelihoods by allowing private companies to control the country's vast agricultural sector. As the farmers marched, men, women and children served them packaged water, fruits, juice and biscuits to them. People were seen recording the protest on their mobile phones. Many student groups also came out in support of the farmers. The farmers spoke, "We will go back to our homes only when these legislations are taken back." Agriculture employs about half of India's population of 1.3 billion people, and unrest among an estimated 150 million land-owning farmers worries the government. 9 rounds of talks with farmers' unions have failed to end the protests, as farm leaders rejected the government's offer to delay the laws for 18 months, making a push for repeal instead. Many protesters fear that the laws will take away their land and livelihood. They defended the traditional system of government-controlled markets for their produce sold through a commission agent. In the time of financial crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic, we seek help from the commission agents. Even if we go to the agent in time of need, even in the middle of the night, they will help us. Will the big corporates do that? They asked. One farmer said, "We do not want these laws. Why is this government enforcing them upon us? These legislations should have been made with a localized discussion and consent of the farmers' union. Instead, they are imposing their unfair law upon us." Unfortunately, Mr. Modi is not interested in reconciliating with the farmers or the farmers' union in reaching a positive resolution, because if a resolution is reached, the corporate's monopoly will be put at jeopardy. The corporates likes of Ambani, Advani and their international counterparts will suffer great loss in their investments in the BJP for their local endeavours. They will not be able to control the markets and be unable to impose inflation upon the people to scare them into accepting their discriminatory policies being implemented by the Modi government.